But anybody using the rpc3 in automatic update version knows what you're looking at right here, right? You know what this is? Of course you do. So let's load the update. It'll update like 2 or 3 times a day. And then the next time you log in tomorrow, it'll say, it's been 30 hours since you updated. No, it has not. It ain't even been 12. It lies. But I don't hold that against it because, hey, check it out. Every game you see on here, other than maybe Gran Turismo's, they work. And if you don't have a PS4 controller, don't even bother with this one right here. Because you need motion detection, gyroscopes, whatever the hell they got in them. And your Xbox controller will not play this game. It'll come up, but the thing that they want you to do is hold the controller sideways with your thumb above the X, swing, and hit the X button. My Xbox One controller has none of those features. So you can't play that one. And Blur is also get halfway through a race and most of the time the sound dies. But let's move on. Just cause anything Lego works. I guess they're really popular. And let's get down here to the Tiger Woods stuff. Things that I like. This is where I started, and this is where I stayed. And I'll show you the configuration. Now, can I make that bigger? Yeah, I can make that. Nah, it doesn't really make it bigger, does it? Just expands. Yeah. Standard. SPU loop detection, cool, safe, over here. Accurate float. Make sure you got that one. Now go to the GPU. This is where it's important. Crank that sucker up to about 475 to 500. My video card, I think, is happy right there. And the reason I say happy is because if you crank it up any higher than this, it starts to stutter. And I don't mean, blip, blip. No, it's just a tiny little pause as the ball is traveling until it hits the ground. It's more of an annoyance than a game-breaking glitch, right? And crank the threshold up here, or your character, your avatar, is going to have a completely white face. And it looks like complete garbage. The next thing is make sure you're on multi-thread and right colors and multi-thread RSX. You gotta have that. Now, the next big thing is put it on your own desktop audio. Cubic sucks for this. Don't use it whatsoever, or the audio will literally crash the game before you even begin. And here you go. I'm just going to flip through a couple of these. Network, disconnected, advanced, nothing special clicked at all. Emulator. There you go. Just look and read. That's all I can tell you. Hey, kitty. Sorry about the air conditioner. My central air unit is broken, and thankfully it's 92 degrees outside, but yet I still had an old window unit, and I slammed it into the window today, and I'm nice and cool, but it's a little extra noisy. Sorry. Deal with it. And the debug, nothing. All right. Let's close this, and let's play. Now, automatically, you're seeing some decent numbers up here, right? I'm going to get 30 frames per second, which is pretty good. And the kitty is going to try to screw my computer up. I see this coming. There we go. Let me put down the kitten. Now, the reason I'm showing you this, well, this is going to get loud for a second.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
You're lame. Yeah, shut up. Reason I'm showing you this is because all the Tiger Woods games that I have running. But the biggest problem I have with all of them is once you play an entire course, if you get through that course, I don't know what your video cards are. I don't know what you got. I don't know what your CPU is. I don't know what your motherboard is. I don't know if you're overclocking. But if you get through the entire course, shut it down and restart it. Because it's going to automatically save, and then you can continue your game. Now, here you go. Here comes the key. Look at that. This looks as good as any game. Maybe you ain't got trees growing in the breeze and all this extra crap.
He's hit a monster drive, Jim.
It looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? It's not bad. Nice shadowing, no stuttering.
Okay, that'll work, and it's another chance, a good look at the hole here.
I'm just saying, the game is completely playable.
Fractionally off. What a bad break.
Because it will crash sometimes, and sometimes you're on the 18th hole, and it throws up one of those purple errors, and you go, no, I was almost finished. But most of the time, you're good. Especially if you got one of those computers that are like water cooled and stuff. Because I think the problem with my video card, which is a 2070 Super, it gets hot. And it gets a little pissed off. And that's what tends to start the crashes. What are you doing, Key? Come on, Key. I see Key. I did. I sure did. I love cats. I love all animals. And they seem to like me. I don't know why. Just one of them people, I guess. They know I ain't never going to hurt them. Please don't get on my computer. Don't get on my keyboard. Don't get on my keyboard. You're a good kid. I'll play a couple holes for you before I cut it off, but just to show you. The cat's trying to catch the little circling thing.
Hello,
there.
friends. Jim Nance, David Faraday on site for the second round of this.
6 miles an hour, not too bad. Now I can do this, which I know is absolutely going to work in the Master Tour Tiger Woods 13, or I can hit the Y button on my Xbox controller and it'll show me where it's going to go and automatically adjust the distance and strike and everything else. High draw. Here you go. Watch. Yes, I play with a girl. And you can still tap. You can't add extra power like you could in other games. But the reason I play with a girl, I don't want to look at a guy.
Good distance. Nice shot.
I'd rather see a girl's little butt walking back and forth. Because
And from
I'm
here,
a
just
street guy.
150 yards left.
Sorry. This is what the caddy says to do. I say, nope. Back off. Let's go a couple, 2, 3 to the left. And here's my shot. And no, it's not that easy to hit a perfect shot.
Well, you can't aim it much better than that when a flag sticks the target.
And that was pretty clean. I like that. Quit chewing up my cable. What are you doing? Oh, you're a bad kid. You're a bad kid. Ah, get off my... Yeah, let's just have fun. Yeah, and I can adjust it a tiny bit and go. Birdie. If you don't want all the extra help, you can turn that stuff off. That's perfectly fine. Just like it is in a lot of games now. But just look at the graphics. And this ain't bad. This really ain't. This is higher than 4K, by the way. So, I'm betting my shot will clear this little patch of the rough, land on the fairway, and keep going. And I'm going to smash the acceleration button, the spin button, in order to make it go further. And yeah, I'm a long way into this game, so I have ramped up the skills.
It's a whole lot more fun when you can hit it off the tee like that.
Yeah, exactly. When you can hit it off the tee like that. Good stuff. Good stuff.
250 yards.
250. Yeah. Let's adjust this just a tiny bit. Bring it back. I could hit this and do that. And the caddy's going to tell me, well, this is where I think you should hit it at. All right, let's hit it where the caddy says. I bet it overshoots. I ain't going to touch it. Yeah, sometimes the caddy gets it right.
There aren't many players
Sometimes
who are going to be home in
you end up in the
on this
bunker
hole.
on the other side of the green.
And this
But I
about
think you
5
guys
feet
are getting
away.
the idea of what I'm trying to show you here. And you can do this, figure out exactly what you do. Then you can test it a little bit and bloop, in the hole
Count that
is an eagle. There you go, baby. All right. Well, that's the end of this one. I don't have that much hard drive left to actually do the entire 18 for you, but I think you're getting it. And JD Dirty is me. And look how far I am ahead. My next playthrough is going to be no help whatsoever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys downloaded. You know where to go to get it. Don't even bother with the basic 13. Go right to the masters. Use my settings if you've got a computer that can handle it. And enjoy it. See you next time.